Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Allison Conwell. I'm with CoPIRG, the Colorado Public Interest Research Group, and I'm here today to talk about safer main streets and projects that make it safer for people to get from one place to another. And today I've got with me Councilor Aaron Brockett from the city of Boulder, who's going to talk about some exciting projects they've got going on. So what projects would you like to talk about today, Councilor Brockett?
Yeah, hi, Allison. Thanks for talking to me here today. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about our Safer Main Streets work that we've been doing here in the city of Boulder. We applied in December of last year for a few projects and got a couple of them funded, which we're really grateful for. I think it's a fantastic program for helping cities improve the bike and ped friendliness of their cities and make our transportation network safer for all users of it. So it's a great program that I'm really glad that the governor and the legislature have brought online and are moving forward and continuing with another round, which is great to see as well. So I'm going to highlight one project in particular that we got funded. So in our city, one of our main arterials here is 30th Street. Which runs through a lot of university-related areas and is a kind of a main thoroughfare for students getting to and from some of our commercial areas, as well as just for general commercial access and other people who live in town moving through town. And it does have bike lanes, but they're, I'm afraid, a little bit infamous for being narrow and close to traffic and a little bit dangerous. So I'd say I personally, if I have a choice, I pick a different route when I'm on my bike because of the narrowness of those lanes. So we've been working for years on a plan to improve bicycle access as well as pedestrian access through that corridor. And a couple of years ago, finalized a planning study for improvements to be made along that corridor, but just did not have the funding to implement those great ideas that were outlined in that plan. So we did apply for the Safer Main Streets grant when it came up, and were funded $2.3 million for that stretch of 30th Street, which was very, very welcome assistance. And so this goes between, if you're familiar with Boulder, it goes between Arapahoe Avenue on the north to Colorado Avenue on the south on 30th Street. So again, this is a lot of student and faculty and other university activity in this area. So we actually already have funded and under construction right now a major improvement at 30th and Colorado for protected intersections and underpasses. And so this project is now going to continue on the success of that one and build separated bike lanes north from Colorado to Arapahoe. So it's the bike lanes will then become wider and separated, and there'll also be wider sidewalks implemented on both sides of the street and improved landscaping that's about 1 mile worth of 30th Street that's going to get those changes. And like I mentioned, it'll hook right into that much improved protected intersection at 30th in Colorado. And also on the north side of that, it goes right into our Boulder Creek multi-use path, which is our flagship bicycle and pedestrian pathway through town, one of the earliest in the country. So it's very exciting. I think once that's done, it's going to be a huge improvement for the safety of all the users along there. And I think it'll also attract a lot of new people, people who might say, before have said, you know what, I'm going to have to get in my car to make that trip. Hopefully now we'll be able to say, you know what, I'll just walk that half mile, or I'll hop on my bike and a bike down there, because what we found over and over again is if you make walking and biking not only safe but really pleasant to do, then that's going to get a lot more people out of their cars and get out, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the chance to get some exercise, and use those bike ped facilities instead of their cars. So I think that pretty much sums it up. It's something we're excited about for sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds like it's definitely going to make it not only safer, but like a more pleasurable experience to bike or walk along that corridor. And it's going to connect people to different trailways. And it sounds like it's going to be it's going to help create like a really good transportation network that people can use to get throughout the city. And so this is a really exciting project. And we're really happy that y'all have, really, taken lead on projects like this. And we're excited that you've got a lot of funding to help you guys out. So would you say that projects like this are really important to your community?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've, Boulder's well known for our great bike and pedestrian facilities, but we're far from done. We had a first round implemented over the last few decades, but it really shows the inadequacies of some of the missing parts that are left. So I think this kind of project is really important to improve the places that don't work in our system.
Right. And then, so finally, do you recommend that other communities apply for funding to do similar projects?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think every community could use this kind of a project, right? And I think all across the state of Colorado, whether you're more urban or rural or suburban, like there's room for this kind of bicycle and pedestrian improvement, to get people, out in the beautiful Colorado outdoors and fresh air and sunshine, out of their cars, and make for better and safer travel options for everybody.
Great. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you, Councilor Brockett, for your time. We'll have this video posted on our social medias, and if you want more information, you can go to the City of Boulder's website to check out some of the projects they've got going on, and you can go to coperg.org to check out this video and a lot of other videos of similar projects in other communities around the state.
Fantastic. Thanks for the chance to talk it over.
Thank you.